The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as the human delegation entered. Maya walked with measured steps, her combat boots echoing against the crystalline floor. Beside her, Ryan carried himself with the easy confidence of someone who had seen too much and survived it all. The assembled species watched them with a mixture of curiosity and barely concealed disdain. Humans were the newcomers here, the primitives who had only just achieved faster-than-light travel. They were soft, the galaxy whispered. Prey species, born on a forgiving world with no natural predators worthy of the name. Ambassador Zexthar, a towering Krell warrior with scales like obsidian armor, leaned forward. His species had conquered 40 systems through sheer martial prowess. "We have reviewed your application for membership," he rumbled, his voice like grinding stone. "But we have concerns. The galaxy is dangerous, human. What experience does your kind have with true predators?" Maya glanced at Ryan. Something passed between them, a shared memory, perhaps, or a private joke that only survivors would understand. Ryan stepped forward, and despite his smaller stature compared to the alien giant surrounding them, he somehow commanded the room. "You want to know about predators?" he asked, his smile not quite reaching his eyes. "Indeed," hissed the slick representative, her serpentine form coiling with interest. "On our world, we evolved alongside the Drakmesh, creatures that could swallow your entire body whole. What hunted humans on their soft little world?" The question hung in the air like a challenge. Ryan's smile widened, and there was something unsettling about it, something that made even the battle-hardened Krell shift uncomfortably. "Nothing," he said simply. "Not anymore." Maya picked up the thread, her voice steady and cold. "You want to understand humans? Let me tell you a story. 2 million years ago, our ancestors were prey. Cats with teeth like daggers stalked us. Bears that could crush skulls with their jaws hunted us. Wolves coordinated their attacks to bring us down. Then what happened?" asked a crystalline being whose species had never known fear, having evolved in the peaceful depths of their water world. "We got angry," Ryan said. The council members exchanged confused glances. Anger was common in prey species, the desperate rage of the cornered and dying. Maya continued pacing now, her eyes distant. "The saber-toothed cats? Extinct. The giant bears? Gone. The dire wolves? We killed them all. Not in a day, not in a year, but over millennia. Every single creature that thought humans were food, we systematically erased from existence." "That's adaptation," Zexthar growled, unimpressed. "Survival, is it?" Ryan asked. "Let me tell you what makes humans different. When a lion kills a zebra, it eats and rests. When a Krell warrior defeats an enemy, he takes honor and moves on. But when something hunts a human? When something threatens our families, our children, our tribe?" He paused, letting the silence stretch. "We don't just fight back. We don't just survive. We remember, and we make sure it never happens again." Maya pulled up a holographic display. Images flickered through the air, creatures that looked like nightmares. The mammoths, massive beasts stronger than your Krell warriors. We hunted them with primitive spears until they existed only in our memory. The megalodon, an ocean predator the size of your smallest warships. We outlived it. The short-faced bear, the American lion, the giant ground sloth. Each image appeared and faded like ghosts. Every apex predator on our world disappeared within 10,000 years of humans achieving higher thought, Ryan said quietly. "Some scientists say climate change contributed. They're being generous. We were the climate change." The council chamber had grown uncomfortably quiet. "But surely," the slick representative hissed, "there are still predators on Earth? Animals that hunt humans?" Maya's laugh was bitter. "Oh yes, a few. Sharks take maybe 10 humans a year. Crocodiles, perhaps 1,000. Want to know what we did about it?" She didn't wait for an answer. "We created an entire entertainment industry around hunting them. We built metal cages and dove into shark-infested waters for fun. We wrestle crocodiles for television shows. The predators that remain exist because we allow them to. We actively work to preserve them because we feel guilty about the ones we eliminated." Ryan stepped closer to the council table. "You asked what hunts humans. The answer is nothing. Not because we're apex predators, we're not, physically. We're slow, weak, have no natural armor or weapons, but we're persistence hunters. We're pattern recognizers. We're tool builders. And most importantly, we're cooperative grudge holders with very long memories. When something threatens a human," Maya added, her voice dropping to something almost menacing. We don't stop until the threat is neutralized, permanently. We hunted the smallpox virus, an invisible enemy, across the entire planet until we drove it to complete extinction. We tracked it to the last reservoir, the last host, and we eliminated it. We did this to a microorganism. Zexthar's scales had paled to gray. This is concerning, is it? Ryan asked, and his smile returned, warmer now, more genuine. We're not applying to join your council because we're afraid of the galaxy. We're applying because we've learned that extinction is permanent. We've learned that cooperation is better than competition. We've learned that the universe is large enough for all of us. Maya nodded. We're not the monsters we used to be. We're trying to be better, but you asked what hunts humans and we owed you an honest answer. She met each council member's gaze in turn. Nothing hunts us anymore. We saw to that. And now we're trying to make sure we never become what we once feared. The silence that followed was profound. Finally, Ambassador Zexthar spoke, his voice thoughtful. Perhaps, he said slowly, the galaxy needs species who understand both the cost of survival and the value of restraint. Ryan and Maya exchanged another glance. Hope, this time mixed with the weight of their species' bloody history. Perhaps, Maya agreed softly. That's exactly what the galaxy needs. The vote that followed was unanimous.